सत श्री अकाल, नमस्ते। कैसे हैं आप लोग? आई होप यू गाइज आर डूइंग वेल। जैसे कि मैं हमेशा आप लोगों को बोलती हूँ कि अपने आप को सेफ रखिए, हमेशा मेक श्योर कीजिए कि आप अपने हाथों को सैनिटाइज कर रहे हैं, यू आर वेयरिंग मास्क ऑलवेज जब भी आप बाहर जा रहे हैं, एंड कीपिंग योर सेल्फ हेल्दी एंड सेफ। सो बिफोर वी स्टार्ट विद आवर वीडियो, मेक श्योर आप मेरे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर रहे हैं एंड यू आर हिटिंग द बेल आइकन सो दैट नेक्स्ट टाइम जब भी मैं आप लोगों के लिए वीडियो अपलोड करूँ, आप लोगों को नोटिफिकेशन पहुंच जाए। सो विदाउट गेट डिले, लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड ऑन आवर टुडेस वीडियो। सो आज का टॉपिक रियली बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग है। पता है क्या है? चलिए मैं आपको बताती हूँ। आपको तो पता है मैंने जो सीरीज स्टार्ट किया है टॉक ओवर ग्रीन टी, यानी कि कोई भी इवनिंग को मैं अपने गेस्ट को बुलाती हूँ मेरे टॉक शो में। सो उनके साथ चिट चैट करती हूँ, उनके बारे में पूछती हूँ, उनकी प्रोग्रेस के बारे में पूछती हूँ, जो मैं रिलेटेड क्वेश्चंस होता है। एंड ये शो लाइव चलता है एंड वी आर गिविंग द अपॉर्चुनिटी टू एवरीवन टू आस्क क्वेश्चंस। एंड मैंने भी बहुत सारी स्मॉल टॉक आप लोगों के साथ किया है इन माई शो टॉक ओवर ग्रीन टी। जैसे कि लास्ट टाइम हम लोगों ने डिस्कस किया था पीसीओसी और पीसीओडी के बारे में, क्या प्रिकॉशन ले सकते हैं, ये एग्जैक्टली होता क्या है और क्यों होता है, क्या प्रॉब्लम है क्या नहीं। And I really get appreciated on that. I'm really happy that you guys like those type of topics, those type of videos. I really wanted to explain more about my talk show which is I named that as Talk Over Green Tea. So क्या होता है कि मैं Instagram में live आती हूँ and whoever I invited as guest, तो हम लोग same time पे live आते हैं and we just started our small talks related to fashion, related to health, related to anything. So far what I have covered, I just wanted to show you one glimpse of it. So let's have a look. So सबसे पहले जिनको मैंने इनवाइट किया था मेरे शो पे, उनका नाम है सनप्रीत। वो बहुत ही स्वीट लेडी है, बहुत ही अच्छी है और उनका एक स्मॉल बिजनेस है और बहुत ही प्यारी है। So just let's listen to her what's her journey. And I have asked her very casual questions कि उनका जर्नी कैसा रहा, कहाँ से, और उन्होंने बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग स्टोरीज बहुत कुछ शेयर किए जिससे आप लोग इंस्पायर हो पाओ कि अगर आप ब्लॉगिंग स्टार्ट करना चाहते हो या स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट क्या होना चाहिए। नेवर थिंक, जस्ट डोंट थिंक टू मच एंड एक टॉपिक जो आपका फेवरेट है उस पर आप स्टार्ट कीजिए एंड डोंट लिसन टू अदर्स की जो पुल बैक करते रहते हैं एंड आपको बोलते रहते हैं नहीं करना नहीं करना नहीं करना। आपको करने का मन है, बस स्टार्ट कीजिए। Don't listen to others. Just ऐसा ही कुछ स्टोरी था हमारे ये पहले गेस्ट के बारे में। So let's have a look. So once she is online, yeah, she is online now. Let me invite. Hi, hi Megha, hi everyone. Hi Sunpreet. Hello, how are you?
I am good. How are you?
Thank you. Come. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Thank you so much for coming on our show.
Oh my God. Yes. Actually, I should say thank you for at least inviting me. It's such a special thing for me. It's my first ever live. So I can't tell you how happy I am. And yes, nervous too.
अरे कोई बात नहीं, I know. अरे ये थोड़ा ना इंटरव्यू है, it's just a talk, right? Gossip करना है.
That's the best thing. Thanks, Megha.
Thank you so much, Megha. Thank you so much.
भाई आप लोग आने वाले थे लाइव में तो थोड़ा रेडी तो होना पड़ता है ना।
नहीं यार। और बताओ संप्रीत, कैसा चल रहा है अभी लॉकडाउन में? क्या चल रहा है?
क्या चल रहा है बताओ, क्या नहीं चल रहा है? लाइफ भाग रही है सडनली जो हम लोग को लग रहा था कि लाइफ स्लो हो गई है, सडनली ऐसा लग रहा है कि बैक टू द रेस, हर चीज करनी है, वापस से लाइफ नॉर्मल हो गई है। मतलब हम जो इंसान होते हैं ना, हमारी ये स्पेशलिटी है कि हम सब लोग रेस स्टार्ट कर देते हैं। सो वी जस्ट स्टार्टेड अगेन। और अभी दिवाली सफाई, वी नो दैट कुछ नहीं होने वाला है, स्टिल दिवाली सफाई भाई साहब क्या होने वाला है, बट ठीक है।
सही बात बताओ, इतनी सारी हेक्टिक चीजों में कैसे अपने स्किन को, यू लुक so fresh always. I really wonder how you maintain your skin.
This is nothing as such. I guess I try to be as happy as possible, even if बहुत tension में भी रहती हूँ, but I try कि बस खुश रहूँ, and that's it. I know I get many compliments for my skin कि you're always glowing and all. पता नहीं मेरे को, maybe because I have oily skin, maybe मैं हंसती रहती हूँ हमेशा, इसलिए
So basically you say try to be yourself.
Completely, that's my policy. मतलब मुझे लगता है instead of I being adjusted to other people, let people get adjusted to me. This is my funda. Accept me the way I am. Like, and thankfully I'm blessed. Right from my family to my in-laws to my husband. Like, उनको पता है ये लड़की तो सुधरने नहीं वाली है, तो चलो हम ही एडजस्ट हो जाते हैं.
ये मेरे घर का भी हालत है, ये सुधरने वाली नहीं है, लेट्स हम लोग एडजस्ट कर जाते हैं.
Exactly. तो यही है, maybe because of that.
So true, Megha. I totally agree with you, Megha. Smile adds glow.
Yes, and another thing I feel that मैंने अभी भी like whatever my age is मैं नहीं बताऊंगी, but अभी भी मेरे बच्चा को मैंने वो नहीं दिया, सोने नहीं दिया. I am still a child at heart. Like मैं अपने बच्चों को पीछे हटा सकती हूँ, like बदमाशी के मामले में. I can be super naughty, I can be super mischievous. So
that is what I like about you. That's the specialty that's make you different. You're always child at your heart, right? So it is really good. बहुत ही अच्छा लगा, बहुत ही अच्छा लग रहा है तुमसे बात करके, बहुत ही ज्यादा अच्छा लग रहा है. I love your videos, yaar. That is so funny, and that bacha video is my favorite one. Yaar, so predictive, yaar. You're so good. Your contents are always different. That's why I really like.
Me a lot. You have no idea. Though I look like a happy-going person, but मेरे अंदर सेल्फ डाउट ऐसे आता है, चुटकी में आता है. So when I get such messages and I get people like when people tell me that your content is nice or your video is nice, trust me, it means a lot to me. मतलब and you being a content creator, you yourself know कि it is so tough. लगता बहुत easy है वीडियो बनाना, ये बनाना, but there are so many different factors जो चाहता है ऐसा हम ऐसे portray करेंगे तो सामने वाला क्या सोचेगा. There are so many thoughts that go into it.
हम लोग तो अपने धुन में करे जाते हैं, पता नहीं what could be the reaction. Okay, tell me one thing.
My husband all the time he's like, जो करना Instagram पे करो, मेरे सामने मत करो, तुम पागलपंती वही कर सकती हो और कहीं मत करो.
I know the fact, I know the pain. He is also like that. Okay, tell me something. So still, you follow some skincare routine, right?
Yes.
Can you tell more about that?
Yeah, see, to be super honest, I don't get into this facial thing and everything. Like, मैं parlor वाला नहीं जाती हूँ. I totally believe, like, one is this, water. Hydration is very important. I make sure I drink loads of water. That is like very, very important for me. And second thing is, I try to incorporate kitchen ka saman on my face. I don't use soap on my face. Like, I don't remember when was the last time I've used soap. Usually, बचपन से ही मेरे को जैसे मुल्तानी मिट्टी, कर्ड, मलाई, whatever is suitable for my skin. Say papaya ka skin, banana skin, and from past 2 years I've been using rice water. Trust me, Sumi, it's a miracle water. Like, I have seen difference. Last year I lost 14 kilos and I had wrinkles and मेरे skin झलता था. So मैंने बहुत research की. This rice water, like, it literally tones you up. Like, बहुत difference आता है. तो rice water is one miracle.
करना पड़ेगा तुम्हारे साथ weight loss के बारे में.
Weight loss की बात मत करो, तो मैंने छोड़ दिया है. मैंने अब weight loss नहीं करूंगी, तो इसलिए weight loss नहीं हो जाता. एटलीस्ट लगता है कि चल स्किन को ही ठीक करूं ताकि लोग मेरे स्किन से अट्रैक्ट हो जाए.
Hi everyone. Hi, thanks for joining us. Yeah, if you guys have any question, just post comment on below so that we can ask that. She can also see the question.
I'm not a professional in anything. मैं जो मुझे थोड़ा बहुत knowledge है. Wow, Namrata ही है. That's so nice.
Okay. So क्या लगता है तुमको? जैसे तुमने कुछ सजेस्ट किया कि बनाना लगाना, कर्ड लगाना, बेसन लगाना. We hear those kind of things. Hi, hello. So we hear lot of things, right? Like that. And how do you think कि हम लोग कुछ भी सजेस्ट करते हैं, we tend to try those things, right? मतलब हम लोग ये नहीं देखते कि हमारी स्किन अच्छा मतलब उसको सूट करता है या नहीं करता है. What's your view on that? Because I have received lot of DMs कि अरे यार ये शायद आपको प्रमोशन के लिए मिल रहा है. मेरे को आज तक कोई स्किन केयर के प्रमोशन के लिए नहीं मिला. टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट, जो भी मैं पोस्ट करती हूँ वो मुझे जो अच्छा लगता है मैं पोस्ट करती हूँ. मुझे ये लगता है कि यू शुड नॉट फॉलो एनीथिंग जो तुम आपके स्किन टाइप में नहीं है. हम लोग सजेस्ट इसलिए करते हैं कि ये हमें अच्छा लगा. इफ योर स्किन टाइप एंड थिंग्स आर गुड, देन इन दैट डायरेक्शन, जैसे कि मेरा मिक्स स्किन है, अगर मैं स्किन के लिए कुछ ट्राई करती हूँ, अगर मुझे अच्छा लगता है देन आई शेयर। लेकिन लोग जो पूरा कुछ बिना देखे जो फॉलो करना चालू कर देते हैं, सो व्हाट्स योर व्यू ऑन दैट?
दिस इज व्हाट, लाइक यू कैन सी बड़ी से बड़ी कंपनीज होती है, आई डोंट वांट टू नेम द ब्रांड्स और बिग कंपनीज में भी आप जाओ ना, हमेशा दे विल हैव अ टेस्टर, वो आपको डायरेक्ट प्रोडक्ट सेल नहीं करते हैं। सो इट इज वेरी मच रिकमेंडेड कि आप हमेशा एक पैच टेस्ट करो। नॉट नेसेसरी बनाना स्किन मेरे फेस को सूट करता है आपको सूट करेगा, वी ऑल आर इंडिविजुअल्स। हम मतलब बेसिकली ट्विन्स होते हैं, जो जुड़वा होते हैं, उनके फिंगरप्रिंट्स भी सेम नहीं होते, तो हाउ कैन समबडी स्किन कैन बी सेम? हम सबके हैं, एक बेसिक है। So whenever, like as a influencer, even if मैं अपनी stories में डालती हूँ कि I'm using this for my face care, I always make sure, even I get many DMs, बल्कि लॉकडाउन में मैंने 15 days of sunshine किया था, where I was sharing different face pack, hair packs and everything. I always put a disclaimer, guys, जो मुझे सूट करता है जरूरी नहीं आपको सूट करे. Always go for a patch test. And coming to brands, I get brands collaboration, but my first question before I get on board with them is like, guys, first I try the product. And अगर मुझे नहीं सूट किया, या से वो ऑन जो योर प्रोडक्ट इज क्लेमिंग टू बी, अगर वो चीज नहीं सूट किया, am I like, can I give an honest review? If yes, then I'm on board with you guys. Otherwise, I can't sell false things, because as an influencer, it's my responsibility as well. Be it anything, like, be a diaper or anything, it is my responsibility as well कि मैं उनको, like, मेरे जो followers है, जो मुझ पे ट्रस्ट करते हैं, उनको मैं एक सही बात बोलूँ. So same with me, like, see, even if I go to a restaurant also, I want to write something about it. I don't do it कि हाँ चलो उन्होंने मुझे collaboration के लिए बुलाया तो I'll write good things and all. If it's not working, because not just like for my followers, even it's my responsibility towards the brand to let them know, guys, यहाँ पे आपको यहाँ पे आप थोड़े से पीछे हो, इसको आप improve कर सकते हो. This way, even the brand will be happy कि अच्छा चलो इन्होंने हमें एक अच्छा फीडबैक दिया, वी कैन इम्प्रूव, एवरीबडी कैन इम्प्रूव, हमेशा स्कोप ऑफ इम्प्रूवमेंट रहता है. सो दैट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. एंड मोर इम्पोर्टेंट है कि यार आंखें बंद करके कुछ भी मतलब एक बोतल पानी भी मत ट्राई करो, हमेशा सी व्हाट सूट्स यू, दिस इज योर बॉडी, योर ओन बॉडी. मतलब जो कर रहे हो आपके साथ हो रहा है और किसी के साथ नहीं हो रहा है, तो इट इज योर रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी टुवर्ड्स योर बॉडी कि यू रिस्पेक्ट इट एंड डू व्हाट यू आपकी जो भी आपके
Exactly, very, very true, very true. And what about I could see many of the means in market nowadays, जो health care के ऊपर बहुत कुछ चीजें निकल गई है, जैसे कि ये खाओ and पतले हो जाओ. I don't name those brands, but many things are available. So how trustworthy they are, and as an influencer, और हमारे लिए, मैंने नॉट एज एन इन्फ्लुएंसर ऑल्सो, जो भी अभी व्यूअर है हमारे, हमको जो देखते हैं, अगर हम लोग को आपको क्या लगता है, मैंने कैसे उनको करना चाहिए, वो सब एक्सेप्ट करना चाहिए, वो सब तुरंत ट्राई कर लेना चाहिए, या रिसर्च करना चाहिए, क्या करना चाहिए?
ये फैट्स दे आर लाइक महा बकवास चीजें. I know people, I had not tried it. Thankfully, मैं इतनी जल्दी persuade नहीं हो जाती, मैं इतनी जल्दी influence नहीं हो जाती when it comes to these kind of things. But I've seen people suffering. But it's crazy. Weight loss and something is कि आप एक overnight नहीं कर सकते हो. It's over a period of time. You have to work. मतलब कुछ भी नहीं हो सकता. Your body is a machine. आप जब मशीन में तेल डाल के आप नहीं एक्सपेक्ट करोगे कि गाड़ी चलेगी. You have to work. आपको उस पे एक्सीलेटर क्लच लगाना पड़ेगा. Same with your body. दवाई खा के पतले नहीं होगे. You have to, आपको वर्क आउट. You have to see आपके अंदर आप मतलब आप जैसे गाड़ी होती है नॉन लिविंग थिंग, उसके भी डिफरेंट ब्रांड ऑफ तेल आते हैं. आप डीजल या रिफाइंड ऑयल या मस्टर्ड ऑयल तो नहीं डाल के गाड़ी चलाओगे ना. पर्टिकुलर चीजें होती है ना, हर चीज की पर्टिकुलर जगह होती है. सी एंड अगर हम अपनी गाड़ी सिर्फ हम इतने लाखों में खरीद रहे हैं तो हम उसका इतना ध्यान रख रहे हैं. बॉडी आपको भगवान ने फ्री दी है तो आप कुछ भी डोंट अब्यूज इट. तो आई फील दैट दिस इज सच अ वेस्ट ऑफ टाइम एंड एनर्जी. आप 20 minutes भी आप वर्क करो, लाइक आई एम नॉट सेइंग पुशअप्स करो, जिम जाओ. आप 20 minutes भी लाइक कॉल योर मॉम, कॉल योर डैड, कॉल योर फ्रेंड, गॉसिप करो. 20 minutes आप वॉक भी करो ना, तो इट्स मोर देन इनफ. इट्स वेरी
हेल्पफुल होता है. यस ट्रू. एंड कितना इम्पोर्टेंट है इनर ग्लो, मतलब इनर से हम लोग ठीक रहे तब हमारा आउटर जो स्किन से लेके हेयर से लेके वो सब काम करता है. How important it is? What's your view?
It is like so important. As I said कि how you feel inside, it will show on your face. अगर आपका mood खराब है, you are not feeling well, the first effect comes on your face. जैसे मैंने आपको बोला, last year I lost 14 kilos. The first thing जो मुझे affect किया था was on my face. आपका face is a mirror to the world. They, anybody can see the face and they can understand. So that's the reason good food, good mood, everything. मतलब not just like आप अच्छा organic खाना खा रहे हो, but thoughts पे you are jealous, you are hating, you're not happy, you're just cribbing about things, always finding faults and all. नहीं होगा. It's like the overall development of yours and overall, just the well-being. The well-being is very, very important. And that's what, tell you, Sumi, the thing is, when 5 years back, I was expecting my second kid, I was diagnosed with depression. And it was like that severe that I had suicidal thoughts. And I didn't know उस समय वो depression क्या होता है. I always because when my daughter was born, when she was around 4 years old, तब मैं बहुत independent हो गई थी. I started getting back to work. I started, I'm a mompreneur, so I'm getting orders. So when I got pregnant the second time, तो उसके बाद क्या हुआ कि I thought, oh my God, मैंने 4 साल मैंने मेहनत की अपने फर्स्ट बच्चे पे, I'm back to zero. I am like, वापस से मुझे वही diaper changing, feeding करना पड़ेगा, and again मुझे 4 years struggle करना पड़ेगा. So I had such thoughts like I wanted to jump out of my balcony. It was like this crazy. And I see on the 9th floor, तो मैं balcony से नीचे देख के I used to feel like, I want to jump. तो एक stand में गई, I just told my gynae, ma'am, I don't know why I feel like doing it. Then ma'am said that, Sunpreet, this is serious. It's not like you just feel like doing it. There's something really wrong. And then I met a professional and she told me that your well-being and everything is more important. Like, दुनिया जाए बाहर में, you are important. And then thankfully, my husband, I'm blessed. He's very supportive. He told me that, you so cute. It's but okay, I am there. Tell me what you want. I'm always there and everything. So he gave me an assurance that, this freedom, freedom, it's still yours. तुम बस सोच रही हो कि एक baby अगर तुम्हारा freedom चला जाएगा, it's not just in your head. Whatever you wanted to do, I am there to support you. And trust me, Sumi, ठीक है, baby हुआ, whatever. I had my first exhibition within that 6 months. मेरा baby was 6 months. And मैं अपने baby को मेरे अर्जुन को ऐसे गोदी में लेके exhibition stall पे खड़ी हुई. It was like a whole day exhibition. And
so inspiring.
That was like one booster. And then उसके बाद से touchwood things are so nice कि कि ठीक है, I do जो मुझे अच्छा लगता है. At the end of the day, I want to do जो मुझे अच्छा लग रहा है. Even if I'm doing wrong, I know there are well-wishers जो मुझे advice करेंगे कि जैसे कि Insta, that's how I started Instagram, my journey. कि मुझे I wanted to showcase that just because आप एक mother, आप एक wife बन जाते हो, आपकी identity नहीं खत्म हो जाती है. You are still yourself. उसको मरने मत दो. Don't अगर आज रोज आप अपने husband का या आपके बच्चों की पसंद का खाना नहीं, हफ्ते में अपने लिए टाइम निकालो, आप अपनी पसंद का खाना करो. ट्रस्ट मी, बहुत मैटर करता है. पीपल विल से यार तुम सेल्फिश हो. मैं बता रही हूँ, मैं अपने बच्चों के चॉकलेट छुपाती हूँ. जब मुझे चॉकलेट खाना होता है, मेरे को लगता है तुम्हारे दांत खराब हो जाएंगे. मैं अच्छी माँ हूँ, मैं अपने दांत खराब
करती हूँ कभी-कभी.
Like this, I don't have a single guilt about it. ठीक है यार, एक और चॉकलेट आ जाएगा बाद में, ऐसा क्या है. So I am like this. मेरे को यही लगता है. So that's why I feel that आपकी, maybe that's the reason,
Megha has some question. Who well-wishers? Please name some.
Not you, Megha. मैं उसके ऊपर एक पोस्ट बनाऊंगी. I got a content for this. Thank you, Megha.
चलो कुछ तो फायदा हुआ सेशन में आने का. So positive energy, you have such a positive energy. मैं तुम्हारे से बात करते ही मतलब आगे
I know the period of time yes, the friendship whenever you feel low, you're like, Sunpreet, I'm feeling low, बातें करो. And I'm like, अच्छा सुनिए ये. Seriously,
मतलब क्या है ना, ये ऐसे स्टोरी से ना बहुत इन्फ्लुएंस होते हैं हम लोग कि हाँ, see this is a self motivator, right? With our surroundings and जो हमारे husbands, हमारे family members are so helpful to us कि उनके सपोर्ट से हम लोग कैसे आगे बढ़े, दे आर ऑलवेज थिंकिंग अबाउट, राइट?
एंड और इम्पोर्टेंट है सुमी, मुझे लगता है कि हम किसी की लाइफ परफेक्ट नहीं है. आई एम नॉट सेइंग दैट मेरी माय हस्बैंड इज सो परफेक्ट, माय इन-लॉज आर सो परफेक्ट, माय फैमिली सो परफेक्ट, इट्स नॉट. नहीं, हम सबकी लाइफ में स्ट्रगल्स है. आई हैव माय शेयर ऑफ कोल्ड वॉर्स एंड फाइट्स विद माय हस्बैंड. हर 10-15 दिन के बाद मैं बोलती यार मुझे डिवोर्स चाहिए, मैं नहीं रह सकती तुम्हारे साथ. इट्स लाइक इतनी एक्सट्रीम हो जाती है. बट दैट्स द ब्यूटी ऑफ लाइफ यार. हर चीज अगर इतनी परफेक्ट हमें मिलने वाली है तो करेंगे अच्छी चीजों का.
ये तो लाइफ ही परफेक्ट हो जाएगी, मेरे हिसाब से लगता है.
And one thing I have one more realized is कि आपकी self respect is also important. The day I find someone is very toxic and वो बंदा या बंदी मेरी mental peace के लिए हानिकारक है, the first thing I do is टाटा बाय बाय नमस्कार, मैं आपको नहीं जानती.
हानिकारक, that what is really good.
Yes, मैं नहीं कर सकती हूँ because trust me, I have too many stresses and too many tensions in my life जो normal चलती है. यार added stress नहीं चाहिए, added stress नहीं चाहिए.
Basically हमारा inner peace is our glowing skins का राज होता है. ऐसे नहीं कि प्रोडक्ट यूज कर लिया या मेरे हिसाब से आउटर जो भी हम लोग काम करते हैं, हल्दी लगा लिया, बेसन लगा लिया, कुछ भी लगाया, उसके अलावा अगर हमारे पास इनर पीस है, इनर शांति है, तो फिर हमारा चेहरा ऑटोमेटिक ग्लो करेगा, हमारे बाल अच्छे रहेंगे. अच्छा, मुझे और एक क्वेश्चन था कि मीन्स आपको क्या लगता है कि जो स्लीप रूटीन होता है, बहुत जनों को मैंने बोलते हुए सुना है कि यार तुम्हारा स्लीप रूटीन परफेक्ट नहीं है, इम्परफेक्ट है, इसीलिए तुम्हारे बाल खराब हो जा रहे हैं, स्किन खराब हो जा रहा है. कितना इम्पोर्टेंट है, या फिर एक पैटर्न फॉलो करना सही रहता है, या फिर बोलते नहीं मॉर्निंग में ही उठना सही रहता है और रात को जल्दी सोना सही रहता है, क्या लगता है?
सुमी, मैं बहुत बताती हूँ, मैं अपनी फैमिली में कुंभकर्ण बोली जाती हूँ. आई स्लीप अ लॉट, मतलब मैं बहुत सो सकती हूँ, मैं 10 hours 12 hours आराम से सो सकती हूँ. एंड देयर वाज अ टाइम पहले मैं रात को 2-2, 3-3, 4-4 बजे तक जगती थी. एंड देन आराम से 12-1 बजे उठे. बट ओवर द पीरियड ऑफ टाइम जब से मैंने सुबह उठना शुरू किया ना, आई हैव रियलाइज्ड द इम्पोर्टेंस व्हाई जो हमारे बड़े हमें बोलते हैं कि जल्दी उठो. यू गेट सो मच ऑफ एम्पल टाइम आपको पूरा दिन में. वरना क्या होता है कि रात तक ना आप बस भाग रहे होते हो कि यार मेरा ये काम नहीं हुआ, मेरा ये काम नहीं हुआ. एंड ऐसे में, और मैं हमेशा ये चीज पे एम्फसाइज करती हूँ कि लाइक आप रेस मत लड़ाओगे. अगर पूरे दिन में आपको 10 टास्क करना ही करना है, अगर आप नहीं भी करते हो ठीक है, डोंट बी हार्श ऑन योरसेल्फ कि अरे यार मैंने 10 नहीं किया, 8 की, इट्स ओके, एटलीस्ट किए तो ना. अगर नहीं भी किए बिग डील नहीं होता है. तो योर स्लीप इज इम्पोर्टेंट बिकॉज एज व्हाट व्हेन यू आर स्लीपिंग एटलीस्ट योर बॉडी इज एट रेस्ट, योर माइंड इज एट रेस्ट, सो दैट इज आल्सो वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. तो मुझे वही लगता है कि स्लीप इज रियली इंपॉर्टेंट for overall well-being, be it skin for your body, because sleep mein your body is recovering, your mind is recovering, so even that is very important.
Priyanka is saying hi.
Absolutely hard.
Really nice advice you gave. And skin care के ऊपर आपको बताया कि कैसे आप केयर करते हो अपने स्किन का. हेयर के लिए कोई स्पेशल टिप्स?
हेयर के लिए आई एम ऑन द वे बिकॉज मैंने बहुत अपने बालों को अब्यूज किया है. मतलब आई वॉज रियली ब्लेस्ड विद गुड हेयर, बट लास्ट ईयर मेरे को पता नहीं क्या भूत सवार हुआ था. आई हैव ट्राइड एवरी कलर ऑन माई हेयर, पर्पल, ब्लू, रेड, हर चीज. मेरी फ्रेंड्स मेरे को बोलती थी तुम कर क्या, एंड नॉट लाइक ओवर द पीरियड ऑफ टाइम 1 महीने में 5 कलर चेंज कर चुकी हूँ. सर डन. एंड तो मेरे को बोल दिया कर मत, आप हमें अब्यूज करना, हम आपका अब्यूज.
Guys, so sorry for the noise. I'm outside, so थोड़ा सा यहाँ पे थोड़ा noise अभी मच्छर का जा रहा है, थोड़ा noisy होगा.
नहीं, it's perfect. अच्छी आवाज आ रही है. So now I've started really taking, and I can see the difference. Like I was seeing that मेरा जो ये forehead है काफी ये मतलब इसका हेयरलाइन पीछे हो रहा था. But from past 1-2 months I'm really working towards it. कि हेयर अप्लाई कर रही हूँ, finding the right product कि कौन सा शैम्पू मेरे बाल को सूट कर रहा है, paraben free, sulfate free. So I'm using such products and all, and now I'm realizing like how going organic is so important. Like chemicals shouldn't be part of your lifestyle anymore. Like it's like that is so important.
Any tips to choosing a shampoo or choosing a conditioner? Any tips for our viewers?
I am more confident on the skin part than on the hair. But as like your hair and everything, like even if it's your color hair, तो तो आपको शैम्पू भी स्पेसिफिकली फॉर कलर्ड हेयर ही यूज करना चाहिए, नॉट लाइक कुछ भी बेबी या कुछ भी एनी अदर शैम्पू. इफ यू हैव डैंड्रफ, यूज दैट स्पेसिफिक वन ओनली. इफ यू हैव ड्राई हेयर, यूज दैट. इफ योर स्कैल्प इज ऑयली, सबका स्पेसिफिक. बट ड्राई, जितना तक मैंने रिसर्च किया है इस मामले में कि लाइक पैराबेन फ्री, सल्फेट फ्री इज द की इंग्रेडिएंट्स. लाइक यू नो, इसमें केमिकल्स नहीं होने चाहिए, ऑर्गेनिक होने चाहिए. And yes, oiling is important. Whatever kind of your hair is, you know, your skin is oily, but the duration कि आपको कितना दिन रखना चाहिए, कितना देर. जैसे कोई बोलते हैं ना ओवरनाइट रखो, कोई बोलता है सिर्फ 30 मिनट्स रखो, वो आपकी स्किन के ऊपर डिपेंड. जैसे आई हैव वेरी ऑयली स्किन, एक्ने प्रोन स्किन. I shouldn't, for a person like me, I shouldn't keep oil on my hair more than 30 minutes because वो सोक करता है मेरे फेस, मतलब मेरी स्किन में एब्सॉर्ब करता है. बट इफ यू हैव अ ड्राई स्किन, you have the liberty of keeping the hair throughout the night. तो ये सब बहुत सारे फैक्टर्स होते हैं. Google is there. Google is there in research. But the best thing is, instead of listening to anyone, like you know, किसी का रिव्यू करने का, जो प्रोफेशनल्स है उन्होंने इतने सालों की रिसर्च की है अपनी पढ़ाई पे, इन्होंने बेस्ट इज गो टू देम, आस्क देम क्वेश्चंस. अ डर्मेटोलॉजिस्ट, लाइक यू नो, उनसे पूछो, दे चेक. मतलब मैं तुम्हारी फोटो देख के नहीं पहचान पाऊंगी what kind of hair you are. A dermatologist will feel it. There are so many tests and they'll be able to advise. And मतलब instead of experimenting, at least आप एक right track. First, आपका first step towards your hair care or your face care or whatever, मतलब should be perfect. Instead of experiment करो and ये करो.
So मैंने आजकल जो ऑनलाइन क्वेश्चनियर की जो बोलते हैं, क्वेश्चन देते हैं, हम लोग आंसर करते हैं, एंड देन दे ट्राई टू सजेस्ट अस सम शैम्पू. मैक्सिमम टाइम मैंने ये देखा है कि वो एक ही टाइप का उनका रहता है. आप जो भी क्वेश्चन आंसर करते हो वो ही प्रोडक्ट के सामने आता है, बट स्टिल वो बोलते हैं कि नहीं आप क्वेश्चन करो, वो आपके पूरा पर्टिकुलर हेयर टाइप के बेस पे होता है. वो कितना इफेक्टिव रहता है?
ये नहीं लगता है मेरे को भी. मैंने ब्रांड के साथ मतलब एक्सपेरिमेंट किया था, मेरे को नहीं सूट किया कि लाइक यू नो, बिकॉज वही मैं कह रही हूँ कि मेरा हेयर इज वेरी डिफरेंट. जैसे मैंने शैम्पू किया हुआ है, कंडीशनर किया हुआ है आज के दिन, बट स्टिल इट लुक्स फ्रिजी. बट ये नेक्स्ट डे एकदम स्मूथ हो जाएगा, एज इफ लाइक मैं पार्लर से ब्लो ड्राई करवा के आई हूँ. तो वो मतलब हर चीज का हेयर का बहुत डिफरेंस रहता है. इसलिए आई प्रेफर लाइक यू नो गोइंग टू द प्रोफेशनल एंड मेक हिम और हर टच माई हेयर और सी इवन इफ मैं अपना स्किन का भी देखा, आई प्रेफर, क्योंकि जो सामने वो देख पाएगा ना, वो वीडियो या क्वेश्चन में नहीं बता पाएगा. एंड आई भी जैसे मेरे को ये सब चीज में इंटरेस्ट है, इसलिए शायद मैं थोड़े से और अच्छे से वो क्वेश्चन आंसर्स या जो फॉर्म है अच्छे से फिल कर सकती हूँ. बट अ पर्सन जिसको जीरो नॉलेज है ये सब मामले में, वो क्या बोलेगा? वो कुछ भी नहीं बोलेगा. वो ज्यादा ये बोलेगा माई हेयर इज ड्राई एंड मेरे स्प्लिटेंस से बताओ क्या करना है. वो इतना नहीं बता पाएगा कि लाइक यू नो कितना ऑयल, मतलब कि ऑयली स्कैल्प है, ड्राई स्कैल्प है, इची स्कैल्प है, शायद वो लोग नहीं बता पाएंगे. सो आई ऑलवेज सजेस्ट, इवन इफ पीपल कम एंड टेल मी, मैं सबको ये बोलती हूँ कि बेटर टू go to a professional. That is the most important thing.
So Sunpreet, let's conclude. I really, मतलब मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा आपसे बात करके. Insight, some advice कि स्किन के लिए क्या चाहिए. Every time I see your videos, always I feel like how your skin is glowing. So there is internal glow, right? Internal happiness, सपोर्ट, जितना भी इंटरनल केयर हो सकता है वो होता है हमारी.
जैसे मेरा क्वेश्चन पूछा था वेल विशेस, आई गेस वही है कि आई एम सराउंडेड विद पॉजिटिव पीपल अराउंड मी, लाइक मेघा, यू आर देयर, नम्रता इज देयर, लाइक सो मेनी पीपल अराउंड मी हु ऑलवेज एनकरेज मी एंड ऑल. तो शायद वो सारे फैक्टर्स भी ऐड करते हैं एंड यू नो आई ग्लो. एंड ये तुम लोग का प्यार है जो तुम लोग मेरे फेस पे ग्लो देखते हो.
So nice to talk with you. And any last words / advice कि देखिए मैं basically यही था कि
away from me, when are you meeting me? This is my question for you.
Okay, just let's meet and let's go on this Saturday, Sunday. Let's meet.
Yes, actually. What? Not even 200 meters. You're just like
200 meters. Still we haven't been not get chance to meet actually. Pandemic उसके बाद कुछ ना कुछ लगा ही रहता है. तो मुझे यही था कि लोग जो मुझे बहुत सारे डीएम्स आते रहते थे कि ये स्किन केयर के ऊपर ये इतने सारे आ रहे हैं, आप जो ये मुझे बता रहे हो. मैं कभी कभी उपटन के लिए मैं पोस्ट करती हूँ, कुछ स्टोरीज हो गया, एक स्टोरीज में मुझे डीएम्स आते थे कि ये हमारे लिए सूट करेगा या नहीं करेगा, आप कैसे गारंटी ले रहे हो. देयर इज नो गारंटी गाइस. सो एज Sunpreet also agreed that there is no guarantee. It's your body, your skin. Don't follow us or anyone like blindly. We are telling you what we felt it is good for our skin, and we are mentioning the skin type also. All the influencers here, they are mentioning, see my skin type is there is, in fact all the makeups, regarding the makeups also they have mentioned कि मैं बहुत सारे मेकअप ट्यूटोरियल्स भी देख रही हूँ जिसमें मेंशन करते हैं कि मेरा स्किन टाइप ये है, मेरे में इतना एक्ने है और मैं ये लगाने से मुझे ये प्रॉफिट हो रहा है. सो डोंट लिसन टू दैट. सो दैट्स द रीजन. मुझे मेघा का एक बहुत अच्छा वीडियो याद है कि मेघा ने जिसमें एक्सप्लेन किया था कि जब आप किसी का वीडियो देख रहे हो या कुछ भी पढ़ रहे हो तो आप कंप्लीटली वीडियो देखो कंप्लीटली, क्योंकि वो लोग बहुत एफर्ट लगा रहे हैं गाइस. तो आप देखोगे देन यू विल अंडरस्टैंड कि किसके लिए वो प्रोडक्ट है. ऐसे नहीं कि ब्लाइंडली आपने देख लिया एंड ब्लाइंडली ऑर्डर कर दिया.
एंड एज मैंने मेंशन किया, इफ यू आर डूइंग समथिंग फॉर योर स्किन, हमेशा पैच टेस्ट करो. अगर आपको कोई प्रोडक्ट ट्राई करना है, आजकल कंपनीज आर सेंडिंग दोस सैंपल साइज के प्रोडक्ट्स रहते हैं कि आपको इतना इन्वेस्टमेंट की जरूरत नहीं है. आप एक छोटा सा खरीदो, जस्ट ट्राई इट ऑन योर द स्किन एंड ऑल. यूजुअली दिस एरिया इज द परफेक्ट वन. यहाँ पे ट्राई करो. और द नेप ऑफ योर नेक, दीज आर द टू सेंसिटिव प्लेसेस. Just try, leave it overnight. Next day देखो, if you see there is a difference in all, तो don't use it. But अगर कोई rashes नहीं आ रहे हैं, then obviously you can experiment it.
Yes, true. And guys, exercise मैंने last video में मैंने बोला था कि exercise is must. सुबह उठ के आप पानी पियो, पानी पी के आपका एक रूटीन रखो कि कम से कम हाफ एन आवर आप अपने आप को दे रहे हो. या फिर जैसे Sunpreet ने बोला कि आप किसी को कॉल कर रहे हो, वॉक करते रहो. That is also will do a lot difference, make lot of difference in you. So make sure that you're doing exercise.
सबसे important वही है, give yourself a priority.
Yes.
सब कुछ सही होगा. Even if मैं जानती हूँ हम सब बिजी है, हमारे जॉब से बच्चे हैं, आपको एक परफेक्ट मॉम बनना है, एक परफेक्ट हाउसवाइफ बनना है, एक परफेक्ट जो भी करना है नॉलेज. बट वो परफेक्ट होने के लिए पहले आप एक परफेक्ट इंडिविजुअल बनो. आप खुद अपने लिए परफेक्ट इंडिविजुअल बनो. देन यू विल बी एबल टू डू द you'll be able to perform all the responsibilities properly. Yes, that's what like ना. अगर आप सोचे आप बीमार हो जाओगे, आप बिस्तर पे लेट जाओगे और you're not feeling good and all, वो बहुत हैम्पर करेगा. चाहे कुछ भी हो जाए, एक वुमेन का मूड, एक वुमेन का हेल्थ is the center of एक घर का happiness. If the lady of the house is not feeling well, if the lady of the house is chit not in the good mood, trust me, पूरे घर का मूड खराब होता है. वो नहीं, अरे हस्बैंड फादर्स लोग थोड़ा मूड खराब हो जाता है, ठीक है छोड़ दो एंड ऑल, चल जाएगा. बट जब एक लेडी की तबीयत खराब होती है ना, सही में लाइक पूरा
काम रुक जाता है, काम रुक जाता है. So guys, gist of the session is, so let's conclude the session. Gist of the session is कि आप खुश रहो, जितना खुश रहोगे उतना आपका हेयर ठीक रहेगा, आपका चेहरा ग्लो करेगा. आप एक्सरसाइज करो, डू रेगुलर एक्सरसाइज. दैट डजंट मीन कि आप कोई मेकअप सामान यूज नहीं करो या फिर कोई प्रोडक्ट यूज नहीं करो, बट चूज द प्रोडक्ट वाइजली. ऐसा नहीं कि ब्लाइंडली किसी को भी जाके फॉलो करो एंड देन उन्हीं को ब्लेम करो. प्रॉब्लम ये है कि आप ब्लेम करते हो. डोंट ब्लेम एनीवन. दे आर इन्फ्लुएंसर, दे आर ट्राइंग टू हेल्प यू आउट बाय देयर रिव्यूज. Okay, yes. So do not particularly indicate anyone or blame anyone. Stop the blaming game, right? Yes. My whole intention about this session is like that. See, मैं live example लेके आई कि how she is looking, and मैं इसीलिए ये चाहती थी कि ये आपके सामने आए कि how she is in reality.
I have pimples on my face. ऐसा कुछ नहीं है.
But internally we are good, right? ऐसा नहीं कि मन खुश है तो सब कुछ है हमारे लिए. तो ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं कि पर्टिकुलर कुछ प्रोडक्ट यूज कर लिया एंड हम लोग पूरा कुछ और ही एक्ट्रेस बन के बैठ गए हैं यहाँ पे. एंड इन एक्ट्रेस ऑल्सो दे आर यूजिंग मेनी प्रोडक्ट्स. इट्स नॉट कि उनका स्किन ऐसा ही है, राइट? हाँ ही.
मुझे वही लगती है कि हम even Miss India, Miss World, they need makeup. There is no wrong, don't get कि अरे वो मेकअप यूज करते हैं, हम मेकअप यूज करते हैं. करो जो करना है करो, your this thing, but use the right product which is good for you.
Yes. Hi Ashmita, I love your session. You know, I love your live session. Ashmita is like जो लाइव सेशंस देती है अपने उनका पेज जरूर फॉलो करना संप्रीत. बहुत ही अच्छे वो बहुत ही अच्छे आर्टिस्ट है यार. आई कांट इवन एक्सप्लेन, यू जस्ट नीड टू गो एंड सी, चेक आउट. It's really nice.
And yes, make sure it suits you. The product, yeah, whatever it suits you. Actually, understand your skin, learn about your skin, about your hair, about your body, and then use the products.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
And label is also very important. Like, you know, हर company labels में डालती है the ingredients, what goes into it. थोड़ा सा 2 मिनट टाइम लो, पढ़ो, रीड करो, and then you know I am sure these small things will make loads of difference.
केमिकल कंपोजिशन देख लो कि क्या क्या है, क्या क्या नहीं है. इसीलिए जो भी कोई भी प्रोडक्ट लोग जो भी इन्फ्लुएंसर डालते हैं, दे स्पेशली मेंशन अबाउट द केमिकल इंग्रेडिएंट्स कि क्या क्या इसमें है, क्या नहीं है. अब वो बहुत हेल्पफुल रहता है गाइस, सो टू फॉलो दैट. ओके,
and so you can also share this thing कि even like not necessary 2000 की cream will be very nice and 200 रुपए की cream नहीं. Prices doesn't you know value. And one more thing, जैसे हमारे cousins US में रहते हैं या out of India रहते हैं, and you know वो लोग वहाँ बोलते हैं कि ये particular brand is so famous, इससे हमारी skin अच्छी रहती है. Guys remember, वो products जो होते हैं ना, वो उनकी skin की type, उसके weather and climate के हिसाब से होता है. इंडिया के जो products होते हैं जरूरी नहीं उनके जो सीरम्स है जो दे यूज एवरीथिंग बिग ब्रांड्स एंड ऑल, वो लोग वहीं पे करते हैं. इवन इफ यू, ये तो स्किन केयर का मैं बता रही हूँ, इवन परफ्यूम्स का इफ यू नोटिस, इफ यू बाय द परफ्यूम्स फ्रॉम दुबई एंड इफ यू बाय द सेम ब्रांड का परफ्यूम फ्रॉम यूएस, स्मेल में डिफरेंस है. बिकॉज दिस इज हाउ द ब्रांड्स मेक इट, सो दैट वो उनके एनवायरमेंट, उनके वेदर, क्योंकि दुबई इज अ हॉट कंट्री एंड ऑल, लाइक यू नो वहाँ पे इट्स ड्राई थिंग, तो बहुत डिफरेंस होता है. तो प्लीज like you know see what suits you.
Yeah, thank you so much Sunpreet for being here with me, and seriously it's a good session. I hope you guys have ample amount of knowledge now कि what is skincare and क्या होना चाहिए exactly, हमें क्या करना चाहिए. I'll post this whole session, whole communication, whole conversation of us on my page, so I'll post soon. So thank you so much.
Yes, thank you, Sumya. I am so happy to be here. Seriously, I can't tell you, you made my day. Seriously.
So sweet of you. Thank you. Thank you everyone for joining us.
Yes, thank you guys. Bye. Thank you for joining.
So, कैसा लगा? अच्छा लगा? So let's talk more. जो सेकंड गेस्ट थे हमारे शो पे, उनका नाम था नेहा. सही में she is so talented and so sweet. मैंने बस एक बार पिंक किया और उनको पूछा कि क्या आप मेरी शो पे आएंगे और जस्ट फैशन के ऊपर, मोर अबाउट यू, कैन यू टेल मी. सो शी जस्ट एग्रीड एंड रियली आई एम सो ग्लैड शी एग्रीड. एंड बहुत ही अच्छा है, बहुत ही अच्छे हैं वो. एंड जस्ट लिसन टू हर, शी इज रियली कूल, शी इज रियली गुड. जस्ट लिसन टू हर. लेट्स सी, लेट्स हैव अ लुक. And I'm going to display all of their IDs, Instagram handles. I'm just displaying here. Just go and check out their profile and follow them all. And just let's have a look. इनके साथ क्या बात हुई?
How are you all? So welcome to another episode of Talk About Green Tea. So sooner our guest will join us. So today's guest is really very special. Hi, she is one of the fashion diva, as I have already mentioned in my stories. Hi Sumit. So really I'm really looking forward to talk to her and आप लोगों से बात कराती हूँ. आप लोगों को प्लीज गाइज आस्क क्वेश्चंस टू हर. वो बहुत अच्छी है, बहुत डाउन टू अर्थ है. मुझे बहुत
Hi, I'm very well. How are you?
I'm doing good.
I think that's the right answer.
So nice talking to you finally.
I know, it's so nice to be here today. Finally, after so many days, right?
Yes. I think हम लोग दिवाली से पहले इसके बारे में बात किए थे.
Yeah.
And then I have already scheduled, and then I was requesting you to please hold on and give me your schedule. And thanks for that.
Absolutely. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm well, thank you. Just had a crazy day today. Had so many things I had to shoot and keep ready, but all in control now.
I'm so glad.
Yeah.
So tell me about your Insta journey first. Let's start with that. Then slowly our viewer can ask. Please guys
Sure.
ask questions if you want.
So, what would you like to know about my Insta specifically? Because there's so many things on it. So, just ask away.
What's your favorite? Means, see, you are all about the fashion, right? You're the fashion diva. I have seen. Actually, I googled your name all over in the Google, and I could see your You tell your journey actually, so that it will be influence for our fashion who wants to build their career in that. How they
Sure.
can start. You can give them some clarity so they can start.
Sure. So first of all, for me, fashion is all about your own personal style. Fashion and style comes to me as my personality, as my personal style. So
Yes.
the thing is that you're not trying to be someone or not someone. You're trying to be who you are, and you have to reflect that in your fashion, in your style, in whatever
Exactly.
you do. So for me, that's a big thing. I'm also I've also done fashion. Thanks, this Mehak Punjabi is on. She's very sweet and she's a dear friend. And, I've done a lot of, things for her as well. She has a really nice brand. So thanks, Mehak. Yeah. So for me, my fashion is my own passion, and I like to, put myself into doing what I do. And for me, I take a lot of happiness and pride into it. If you like it, I love that. And if you don't, then I like to improve and, reach all the kind of people who would like to be there. For me, fashion is something that I don't have to make an effort with. It's kind of very natural for me. So I feel like whatever's your natural sense, you should put that in front. Not
Totally.
try, yeah, so not try to emulate anyone, because eventually you have to be comfortable in doing what you do. Of course, I have graduated and done my fashion designing. That's a part of me, a very big part of me. Your journey has to be organic, where you start off with doing what you love, kind of evolve into your own self in your own way. So that's how you should start. But definitely, I mean, don't have any things about apprehensions that, oh, maybe this is not good or maybe that's not good. Be like, be out there, be yourself, and if people are going to embrace that, and the more real you are, the more people will like that.
And that means we have to open about what we are doing, and we should open about others also. That we should not have any kind of clumsy things in our mind, right?
Yeah.
And then whatever we are, we should take it forward, right?
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah, great to know that. So tell me about, I have seen you a lot of scarf styling and many stylings. Actually, there are a lot of lists in your Insta is full of that. You are doing only Insta, or you are there in YouTube or anywhere else also you blogging?
So no, not right now. Even though I've been, put on many platforms and I've tried, but I'm just not getting the time. Like, I'm just not getting the time to get onto any other platforms. I've just been so caught up with this, and at the moment, with this whole quarantine and this lockdown and stuff, we've all been left to our own devices, where we've been shooting ourselves, editing ourselves. It's been opening up now recently, but we've been left to our devices. So I've not really had the time to go on to other platforms, even though I would love to, but I've just not had the opportunity and the time to get to it.
Oh, yeah. But we would love to see you in YouTube also, because the tips you are giving, it's really useful. I have personally used many of them.
Oh, that's amazing to know, because a lot of times what happens is, when I'm using a scarf, for instance, and I'm tying it, and something new comes up, I'm like, oh wow, that's nice, and I'm like, okay, I should put that on my Instagram. It's not that I think about it; it just sometimes it comes, and I'm like, oh, I should probably put that on my Instagram. Maybe it's something people like.
Yes, I love you. Though you remember that you have put some flowers style, and you made that. That was so cute. I loved it. Although I can't make that one, but I love
it's quite simple. Do it. Try and see it. It's very, very
no,
simple.
that material, you need some thinner one, right? I don't have the right thing.
Any silk or crepe or whatever.
I'm not a big fan of scarves, but after seeing your videos, all those scarf items, I need to buy some scarves, correct and right, and I need those type of scarves. Those are really very nice. And I have seen your sari one also. That is Too good.
Yeah.
You made that as a dress, converted
Yeah,
that
that was one
as
of
a
my favorite as well, and I've actually worn it a couple of times. Not with the same saree, but in a different combination and stuff.
yes.
And it has really worked because sometimes when you're really stuck and you don't have an outfit for, something, you could just make your own outfit like in 20 minutes, So it really works.
So, Neha, tell me that, see, nowadays many people out there who is, fashion is not only about the dressing, clothing, it's makeup, it's everything. So, what do you suggest those people, how they can choose a brand? Okay, that's a correct brand and I can promote that properly. How they can, because I know people, sometimes they choose one brand, usko promotion kiye, then they shifted to another, so they don't understand the confusion of their viewers. So how can they should have the clarity first and then they can provide that, right? How can they choose that?
So first and foremost, I feel like today, if you can stand behind a brand,
One second, I forgot.
there you go.
There you go.
So I feel like first and foremost, if you can stand behind a brand, you have to be able to stand behind any brand you promote. So supposing today there is a milk brand or a cookie brand or a diaper brand, for example, I'm putting out, I should be able to stand behind that product and say, yes, I will myself use it.
Yes.
There's no harm in doing multiple brands, because like today there could be 5 types of cereals or 5 types of things you like. These are alternatives you're also suggesting to your followers. Like even for makeup, for example, I may like a lipstick from MAC, I may like a lipstick from Maybelline, I may like a lipstick from L'Oreal or 10 other brands. They're all different. It's not that I'm saying one is bad, one is good. As long as you yourself can stand behind it and you yourself think, so it's okay. So a lot of times I like a Kajal of even maybe a company that is not a very big company, or maybe I like so it's about who you are and who you stand for, and you are trying to tell your viewers that this is something that's worked for me. You should not just do it only for the fact that it's just a product that has been sent to you. You should do it for the fact that you also would like to use it on yourself, or you stand behind that product. So once you can make that distinction, it should be fine. Yeah, but obviously, like you can't be like one day this, one day that. You have to have a little bit of a balance where you space out some of the stuff that you do. Like if you're talking about a milk brand today, tomorrow you can't talk about another milk brand. You have to say what is the difference, why you choose this, or this is organic and this is natural. This is for the people who want to go for something natural, and these are things for somebody who wants to go for something organic, or this is just. So maybe you have to find out the reason and do it for the right reasons.
Got it. Correctly said to you. Okay, what is the tips? You said that, right? Choosing a eyeliner or kajal. So, what should we look into a kajal or eyeliner when we are selecting? In market there are a lot of brands, and सब में कुछ ना कुछ they are giving us good, right?
Right.
So, how we can choose that?
I'll give you my example. So I have tried every kajal, every eyeliner, every kind of thing that is possible, because I love kajal. And I like a very dark kajal. Like personally, I like a kajal which is waterproof and dark and it's easy to put. And I've tried a lot of brands, including MAC, Bobbi Brown, Dior, Lancome. Like you name the brand and I've tried it. But my favorite one is from L'Oreal. It's the gel eyeliner that I use, and I can't do without it. Not because it's from L'Oreal or it's from MAC. It's because of that particular eyeliner, and I just don't go past it. I only use that. I mean, I may say that for a pencil, this is better, or this is better for you, or whatever. But for me personally, I've stuck with that because that's worked for me. So you have to find what works for you.
Okay, but still, what do you exactly look for suppose kajal, because kajal is your favorite. So let's talk about that. So what do you look for?
For me, what I look for in a kajal is, firstly, it should be smudge free. It should be dark. It should be easy to apply. It should be something that by the end of the day, it still looks as fresh. And at the same time, when I'm removing it, it should come off easily. That's what I look for.
The removal part, I totally agree. Actually, all girls want that. It should not be smudge while we are trying to remove. Okay, agreed. So, what is the next makeup tip? How you prefer to do your makeup?
So, I haven't done a lot of makeup videos on my page as yet because I'm just really not, I just feel like there's so much great content for makeup that I feel like that's very overlapping, but I really intend to do one. For me, I love makeup, but I mean, the makeup tip that I would do is first and foremost, which I find is the most important, is when you do your base. You should make it as natural as possible. Once you can get that, so it doesn't look artificial. So your face looks like your skin, like your makeup, your base should look like your skin. If you can achieve that, then whatever you do ahead will always look nice. If your base is too cakey and base is too, artificial looking, not your skin color, then you automatically start looking too made up. And of course, my other makeup tip would be obviously be appropriately made up. For a day, you should be a little bit more subtle. And for the night, of course, you can go more extensive. So if you're very made up in the day, automatically you kind of, look out of place. Unless, of course, there's a very important function that you're going for. That's a different thing, I think you have some questions, yeah.
Yeah, someone is asking that, is there any tips for dry skin?
So for dry skin, what I like to do is I always use a rejuvenating serum or any serum to begin with, to prep your skin for any makeup. So make sure it's very moisturized. Definitely put that fix and prime spray, whatever company you want to use. That gives a lot of moisture. Let it moisturize before you apply makeup. And then even before you apply makeup, you put it's like almost a transparent base. The one that I use is from, this is makeup from Milia. She's a makeup queen. Anyway, so I use one from Smashbox, and it's, and I use it as a primer, on my face. And that gives it a lot of moisture, and it's very easy for the makeup to come on, and it's smoother. So this is what I personally do, because of course my skin goes through spells when it's dry and when it's, during the monsoon, it's over moisturized. So we kind of have to balance it out like that. But definitely make sure it's really moisturized before you start your makeup.
I do agree with that. Moisturizer is kind of give you the base, which can hold your makeup tightly. And it makes you subtle, not that cakey look.
Absolutely.
Right? Moisturizer and primer is really important when there is any function and we need some kind of heavy makeup, right?
The one from Smashbox is really nice. It's like a transparent one, and I absolutely love it. I mean, I'm not sure if it works for everyone, but the one that, I absolutely stand behind it, and I absolutely love it because that's the one I use.
Okay, so is there any tips for the short height and taller people? What exactly they should wear, and what are the clothing tips for them?
So anyone who's short should definitely wear silhouettes that are elongating your legs.
There is one more question for you.
Okay.
Any moisturizers, or any moisturizer, means recommend any moisturizer?
So there are several different types of moisturizers. Definitely, it depends now what are you looking for. Are you looking for a moisturizer that is from morning to evening? Are you looking for a specific moisturizer just for your makeup? So if you want to tell us exactly what kind of moisturizer and, for what kind of skin type, then that will be helpful.
I think hers is dry skin because she has asked the question.
Oh, she's the one. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Yes.
So, there's this very nice brand now. Again, it's offbeat kind of brand, but that's the one I use. It's Ahava. It's available on Amazon, Ahava, and I absolutely love it's, they have a moisturizing mask, which I sometimes put in the night and I just wash it off in the morning. That's amazing for my skin. That's really worked well. And of course, their moisturizer is also really nice. The serum moisturizer, I've really enjoyed using. So that's something that
moisturizer, that pack is not impacting anything.
No, so I think you're supposed to use it twice a week or once a week, depending on, how dry your skin feels. Or even if you don't want to leave it overnight, it's like a cream. It's like a moisturizer cream. And of course, even the Estee Lauder, the night repair serum, I use that as well. So, so that's part of my routine. But this gives me that extra moisturizer,
extra boost.
Yeah, extra boost for sure. Yeah. And I actually really love that because check that the brand, it's Ahava, it's on Amazon. Earlier they didn't have it in India, they recently have it. So I really, really love that brand.
Thanks for the tips.
Sure.
I hope it's helped her.
Yeah.
Okay, so next, yes. coming back to our question of the short height and taller people, how they can clothe themselves and how they can be short people. I'm a short height people, so I comes under the short people. So कैसे क्या करने से I really want to look little bit of height. It should not be funny.
Yeah.
So how can I choose like
so let's go with the one that is short first, and then we'll do with the long, because tall people really don't have much of an issue. But short people is definitely, you want to wear silhouettes that makes your body, the lower than your waist, taller,
yes,
taller and
yes,
leaner, you know. So once you start looking leaner, you automatically start looking taller. So definitely anything with stripes, long stripes, horizontal stripes, that really works. You know, of course, I would avoid color blocking too much, you know, but because what happens is when you color block, then you're blocking, right? And then it looks, so if you wear a single color from top to bottom, like if you wear a same color shirt and same color bottom, that makes you look taller.
Okay, yes.
Definitely.
Same color?
Same color, yeah. Versus if you wear something dark here and dark down and different colors, it's going to obviously cut your length, right?
Yes.
While wearing a same color up and down, it just adds that length to you.
Good.
That always helps. Definitely, you have to also accentuate, like, I don't know, I mean, also it depends on, you know, if you are a little bit on the heavier side or more on the petite side as well. Even jumpsuits really work well.
So what about the healthy people? Means
even for them, but I feel like you have to be careful. Like, I wouldn't wear something too fitted if you're healthier. Like, you know, wear it, but it should also, you know, fall well. Like, I mean, it should not add to your, you know, thing. So I feel, but definitely try to go for silhouettes that, you know, enhance your posture, that rather than So definitely, and it also depends from person to person how much they're comfortable wearing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what about tall people?
So I don't think tall people really have an issue. They don't want to look short. I don't think they do.
No, they don't want to look short, but I mean, sometimes their body type, right? Some few people, they have the upper body is a little bit taller than the lower body. The proportion, it's not that great,
so
right?
The proportion
sometimes
is
few.
So you know, one thing that really works well is a broad belt. You can kind of wear it on your waist. You can wear it a little bit lower to kind of balance out that. If you feel, you know, that, okay, my lower half is looking too tall and my upper half. So you can wear a broad belt here, or maybe you can wear something even lower if you feel that your bottom is looking too tall. Like, so you can just balance that out. Definitely, solid colors work for everyone. Solid colors work for everyone. You can wear an empire line, which makes you even look taller.
Yes.
But, you know, again, I mean, and even a tall person can get away from wearing pretty much like different colors. Of course, even a short person can. But what I'm trying to say is that it's always, if you want to add your height to yourself, then that always helps. You know, bell bots, like a boot cut kind of thing, always makes you like look taller.
Yeah.
You know, if you notice,
Pants style, right?
The pants, and of course,
pants style.
Yeah, and of course a slight heel. So, you know, you have to kind of play with the silhouettes.
Okay, that's a great tip.
Yeah.
Really, really nice tips. Okay, the next question is for my side is just came to my mind. I forgot.
That's okay. You can ask another one.
I really wanted to know something that. Okay, yeah. Now it is many marriages, weddings are coming, right? What you can suggest a bride and the bridesmaids? First, let's take the question for bride.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it depends again on what kind of wedding is it. Is it more of a close-knit wedding where very few people are there, it's just family? Or is it a wedding that's only happening on Zoom and it's just the immediate family? Or is it a wedding which is slightly larger, like maybe 100 people wedding, which is kind of allowed? So you have to also, it depending on that. You'll have to see.
Suppose 100 people
Okay.
wedding. So
Yeah.
What are the tips for a bride?
So definitely, you know, bridal colors, if the bride goes with the bridal colors, see, I mean, even though it sounds repetitive, but the thing is that bridal colors are bridal colors. I mean, for me, pinks and reds, you know, the bride should, at least on the main day, for me, it's tradition and I feel like it's beautiful. And a bride, you know, on that day, on these colors, kind of for me. On at least on the main day. I mean, of course, if it's a day wedding, then you can go for hues of pink and stuff like that. But definitely, I love brides in the traditional colors, the pinks and the magentas and the reds.
I
again,
agree, yes.
yeah, definitely.
I do love maroon color a lot.
Yeah.
Maroon.
So anything in that family.
Yes.
Yeah. So definitely.
Yeah, now it is the makeup artist. Now I know many makeup artists, good makeup artists are there right now in market, but everybody can't afford, and like the situation is like rightly said, the situation is not that great that everybody is available right now because
Sure.
it is short time and everyone is buying some or other people that please come to my wedding and do my makeup. So in that scenario, so what should one bride should look for a makeup artist, and what are the tips to select a
Again,
makeup artist?
very important is no matter which bride it is and no matter which makeup artist is, if you're trusting a makeup artist for your makeup, you definitely need a trial. You have to go for a basic trial. You need to talk to the makeup artist and say, let's do a small trial, even if it costs a little bit, but at the day of your wedding, you don't want to be in a soup. So you definitely take a trial, talk and discuss with her. And it's always nice to meet the person and tell them what you're looking for. Do one or two things with your eyes and whatever you're trying to do with your hair and everything, because you're not going to have the time and that energy and the mental space to do it on that day. So definitely I'm the kind of person who would like to take a trial. I'd be like, okay, so I am very sure in my head that she's going to know what I want. So on that day, she comes and does what she has to do, and all is well. Otherwise, what happens a lot of times, there's a miscommunication. The makeup artist may be really good, but you may have not been able to communicate exactly what you want. And then once it's done, it's very hard to, change a lot on it. Definitely pull out the looks you have liked from different weddings or different people and say to the makeup artist that these are the kind of looks that I've liked. Can you do the same for me or similar for me,
So it's a kind of trying is always better.
Definitely.
First try.
If you're a
then
bride, definitely.
Okay, what is the tips for a bridesmaid?
Bridesmaid, so basically, if I was a bridesmaid, I could also, if you're looking to do your own makeup, definitely,
Yes.
again, you can try it on yourself. And of course, of course, it's going to be similar to a few people, right? So you guys can decide, either you guys are on the same color palette or you guys are doing different colors, depending on that. But yeah, I would, I would definitely get my hair done because, that adds a lot of finishing to yourself. And a lot of times you can't get the same, finish in your hair when you do it yourself. And then maybe manage makeup on my own, or even if you're using a makeup artist, somebody you've used in the past who you're comfortable with.
Then we definitely go for that, right? So, okay, one more thing. I have seen many people, they wear everything. A lot of jewelries, earrings, big earrings, then watches, mantika, everything at once. And then it's too many going on.
It is too
We
much.
can't concentrate on what is the makeup exactly. Maybe their makeup is too good. But putting so many things, it's like stealing the makeup beauty. So, what do you suggest for those people?
So I feel less is more. Not always that you have to wear everything at the same time to maybe accentuate it. Even though I have done that in the past and it has worked. It has worked. A lot of times it does work. From my own brother's wedding, I had worn a matha patti, big earrings, a choker, a big haar, everything, So kind of it has to balance and tasteful, but your clothes have to balance that. Then my clothes were much more, subtle. Your clothes are full of work. So if your outfit is really heavy, then you have to go subtle on the jewelry. If your jewelry is very heavy, then you have to go subtle on the outfit. It's not it's one or the other. So so for me, I wanted to play around with a certain look. So I went for heavy jewelry and a more calmer outfit, So it's not that it doesn't work, but it has to be tastefully done. So you can't have a fully loaded outfit and a fully loaded look. That's too much.
Yeah, I have seen people don't understand that particular thing. That subtlety, that your clothes should have the subtle colors, then you can go for heavy jewelry. But I have seen many people, they've overloaded with gold items and then the dress is overloaded and then they are invisible. Actually,
Exactly.
you can't recognize them. You just recognize the sari, the jewelry, and those pieces.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so it's really helpful. I hope it is helping
I'm
others
sure.
whose wedding is coming right now. So it will definitely help them. That try first, then go for a proper makeup.
Absolutely, for a makeup artist, especially if you've never done makeup with that person, definitely you need to have a trial. I mean, you're the bride. You can't, it's all your pictures, everything. It's a lifetime of memories. So
Yes,
I
true.
wouldn't risk that for that, for sure.
Okay. Last but not the least, then we can ask our viewers if they have any
Sure.
questions. So, what is in your very good journey? What is the special things you have learned, or you really want to share that? What's the special movement and which triggers you? Okay, this is the right thing for me.
So, I feel as a part of my journey, I'm not sure if I can pinpoint to any specific thing as the right thing or a wrong thing, but I just find that in the journey of doing anything that you do, if you are a part of a good community where, you stand for people who are doing the same or are in the same line and vice versa. And I feel like everything is part of the community. And I feel like you are true to yourself, you are real, and you put out what you believe in. I think for me, that's most important. And I feel like you kind of have to put yourself out there as to not it's not a game. Like I feel like it's not a game. Like for me, if you're doing well, then that's great for me. Like it should not bother me. It's not a competition. It's something where it's a place for everyone to evolve and everyone has their own niche. So that's a very important thing. And I think that once you can establish, I have a great rapport with so many of the people, and we do so many things together as co-influencers and stuff. And I feel like it's always amazing to have that community. And I've met some amazing people through this journey. So for me, that is very, very amazing.
It's really nice, and I really want to add one point for you.
Sure.
Like I know what I just started this talk show, and it's not a kind of show. I just trying to influence others by discussing many topics. Like I discussed fashion with you. I discussed many other topics with other guests as well. So I just started and I just contacted you. You were so down to earth. I was like, I told my husband, she's so good. She don't even know me. She provided the mobile number and she is so supportive. And I really admire that for you. And really thanks again for that. And thank you so much for part of my show.
Thank you for having me. It's a great honor to be here. Absolutely, because you know what? Anyone who appreciates or honors a person to come on their show for any reason, it's a great honor. So I really appreciate you calling me here. So thank you for that so much. And
do you any last question from you guys? Anyone ask any questions? I have seen many hearts you got today. It's like
so sweet.
Hey Rahul, thank you. Hi. I have received many requests over here that add them into the video call, but I don't know that I can add more than.
I think Bubbly Bee Girl is asking a question.
Yeah,
I have a question.
Girl. Yeah, she wants to add. Okay, please ask the question, please. Please type your question.
I think she's thinking, or maybe she's in the process of typing. Yeah. But till then, you can tell us about your journey. Oh, ma'am, can you please tell me what is minimal makeup? So, minimal makeup is a makeup that makes you look very natural, but you're really just trying to look just a tiny bit more finished. Like when we wake up in the morning, of course, we have our skin is what it is, but you don't want to look like you're just out of bed. You just want to look a little fresh. So, as minimum as possible, like I said, keep it very close to your skin color, skin texture. Don't try to be over, try to put a very nude lipstick color. Definitely you can go for, maybe just kajal in your inside lids and mascara, stuff like that. So, that's a, minimum kind of a feel. So sweet.
Basic makeup for regular days?
Basic makeup for regular days. So I can tell you about what I do. So I like, I definitely like to wear a little bit of either BB cream or a small, if I do wear a foundation or something, then it's going to be like a pea size amount. I mix it with my moisturizer, whatever, and just kind of apply it. Of course, a small transparent powder which just sets that. Kajal, mascara, I mean, I don't even have to wear a blush. It depends. And just a lip gloss or a lipstick or a nude color, whatever. One of my favorite colors, I guess a lot of people's favorite is, Meher by MAC. It's
Yes.
lipstick, yeah. So I think, so for me, if I don't know anything, I just wear that, and I feel like, it's kind of achieved.
Hey, thanks, mom. In perfecto.
Mom, yeah,
Yes.
so sweet. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, Ravi.
Oh,
Hi.
Neha's also here. She's another very good friend. Thank you, Neha. Thank you so much for being here today. So she has Unimo, Universe of Moms.
Okay.
She's a dear friend, and
Hi,
thank you so
Neha.
much, you guys, for always supporting me. They're so see, like I said, this community is so amazing. They're always so supportive of each other, and that's what keeps you going. Because a lot of days you don't have great days, and you're having a small, like a very low day, but you have this bandwagon of people trying to support you always. So thank you.
I know.
It means a lot. It means a lot.
Yeah. Thank you, Bubbly.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Neha. Thanks, so sweet. Yeah, I've been running today. I've just been doing shoots after shoots after shoots, and it's just been crazy. But thank you.
Any questions, Neha? Any other questions you want us to take up? So then you're asking about my journey. My journey, it's like I accidentally landing up on Insta, and that too, my Insta journey started with for one of my friends. It's like Priyanka. Last time I had a call with her, like a live chat. So she always influenced me that you have done so much in cooking and doing so many things by your own. Why don't you put that? And after so many push, then I started something. Then while I got a good response, then it's kind of boosting me. Like you told me, right? This community is really so good. They just influence you. Yes, go ahead. After fitness video,
So sweet. So sweet. Neha is telling me to tell you about my fitness journey. Right now, I've become a very non-fitness. I've really been far from my fitness goals, guys. So that's why you can only see it up to here. The bottom part is not very visible today. I'm a huge fitness person. Huge. So, what I love doing is spinning. I spin 1 hour a day. And I've really, I've really stuck with that for the last few months, because not few months, more than a few months now, because of lockdown. It's all been downhill, where I've just kind of become lazy. But yeah, and thank you, Mom Infecto. But it's a great platform for all you mommies. Like seriously, every one of you has to be part of it. They are such a great community. They always stand together for all the mommies, and they're always supportive, and they have some great events. So I would actually tell you to join Unimo as well.
I will check for that. Surely.
Yeah,
Thanks, Neha.
definitely.
Thanks for that.
Absolutely.
And you also. I will join that for you.
Yeah. So thank you, Sumi, for having me here today. And
Thank
I
you
really
so
had a
much. Thank
great
you,
time.
Neha.
And thank you all you guys for being here. It means the world.
I am saying both of you.
हाँ, so कैसा लगा आप लोगों को उनके साथ बातचीत? ऐसे ही और एक भी बहुत अच्छा इंटरेस्टिंग सा कॉन्वर्सेशन हुआ था मेरे थर्ड गेस्ट के साथ. आई नो वीडियो थोड़ा ज़्यादा ही लंबा हो गया है ना, सो एक काम करते हैं, लेट्स स्टॉप इट हियर. एंड अभी के लिए 2 गेस्ट कवर हो गए. नेक्स्ट 2 गेस्ट को हम लोग नेक्स्ट वीडियो में कवर करते हैं. क्या ख्याल है? राइट? सो विद दैट नोट we signing up for now. Let's meet on my next video. Make sure that you are subscribed to my channel and do not forget to hit the bell icon. तो आप मेरे वीडियो को मिस ही नहीं करोगे. चलो, बाय बाय.